Welcome back, YouTube family. This is CT's Kicks. Gotta have 'em reviews. And let me tell you, before I get into this, for the first time ever, I was able to cop a W off of the Adidas Confirmed-App. And oh my God, whoa. Whatever you do, you gotta grab yourself one of these. This is the box for the Yeezy Slides Glow Greens. I'm in Canada, so this is a North American box. I wear a size 11 and a half. I ordered a US 12. Later on, as always, I'll go into the fitting. Make sure to give you an awesome feel and look through the video on what size you should be ordering. US size 12, model is the GX6138. The model number is GLWGRN, which is glow green. Originals. The box has Yeezy Slide made by Adidas. It's not like a super dark black, it's sort of a washed out black. At the top, you've got the slide. Nothing on this side, nothing on this side. You've got Yeezy Slide on this side and the Adidas print at the bottom. That logo doesn't really appear on a lot of the other boxes like the Yeezys. Also, I noticed this print here, which I haven't noticed on the any of the Yeezys I purchased before. Inside the box, nothing fancy. I did notice, however, that I made mention of this in the new Yeezy Light that I bought, the 350 V2s. There's like an insert box in here that's just like another layer. I did notice the tag was inside for the glow greens, models GX6138, size 12. I want to take a moment to say thank you to each and every one of you. I'm trying to start a channel and try to grow my subscribers, trying to hit that 100,000. I got a long way to go, but I'm just gonna do me, and you know, those that come by, subscribe, like, bless all of y'all, respect. So without a doubt, we're looking at the Yeezy Slides glow greens. I don't have to tell you how incredibly tough these are to get a hold of. I mean, to date, there have been countless releases. They are released almost, every 2-3 months, and yet the demand for them are through the roof. And I, just like you, struggle to get them. I copped a W off the Adidas Confirmed-App in Canada. Now, the footlocker.ca website, there was some timing issues. I thought it was going to be released at 10 a.m. It was released at 6 a.m. So I missed that whole boat. And I was completely depressed because I've been trying to get Yeezy Slides for the longest time. I just to add to my collection. Also it's $84 Canadian. So, amidst the $350 that we've been spending on Yeezy shoes, these are definitely a lot more affordable. And let me tell you, the first impressions when I got them is how thick the foam actually is. Like, that's my thumb, so it's several inches thick. And wearing them, the comfort level is through the roof comfortable. I mean, these slippers don't flop on your back, on the back end of your heel. It's perfectly moving with your feet as you walk. And this comfort level here it's crazy. Like, it's really tough here, so it's not made cheap, but it's definitely soft enough that when you put your foot in it and your entire body weight, that it's just a cushion absorption feeling that molds to your feet. And I feel like as time goes on, this particular material will definitely get more softer as time goes on. Honestly, I wore them just to try it out, and I'm definitely not going to wear these. Those that follow me know that, I just add to my collection. I broke down and finally wore my 350 V2 Mono Ice for the summer, and I fell in love with them. They're absolutely amazing, and I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, this is a no-brainer. If you can get your hands on one of these, definitely do. The color, let me tell you, the green is almost like a cantaloupe type color, or water, I guess it's a melon, the green melon. That's the type of green this is. This isn't like, oh my god, it's like bright in your face. It's bold. I'm not going to say that it's not bold, but it's sort of a dull green tint, if you will, and it's not like too eye-catchy where it's like too glowy. I thought it was going to be more of a brighter green. This is more of a matte finish green, and I'm going to turn on the flash here so you can really see what everything is like. And that's actually the shade right here. You see how it's sort of matte? That's exactly the color. As always, those that follow me know that I'm always filming in UHD 60 frames per second to give you the real naked eye look that I see. Now, before I start reviewing the slides, they're restocking these quite a bit, so don't give up hope. Keep trying, and I'm sure you'll cop a win soon enough. I almost broke down a couple of times and thought of actually paying scalpers, I guess, that buy and sell them for higher price, but spending $200 for these, I think is just too much. But if 200 isn't too steep for you, and you gotta have them real bad like I did, go ahead and do it, because I don't think you're going to regret it. But again, keep in mind that they do get released quite a bit. It's almost like every 2-3 months, and because summer is coming to an end, we may not see any more releases, but definitely keep trying. So I'm just gonna let you look at the slides here to get a real life feel. So this is my arm, so it's quite big. It's not like other slippers where it's very thin and small. This is entirely made of one piece of foam, so this foam is actually quite thick, and I could see it being very durable. So here are some things that I noticed about the Yeezy slides that I thought you guys should know about. So the Adidas 3 stripes is printed on there. If you take a look, it's over time, I'm sure it'll rub out, because it's just like a little indentation, so it'll probably go away as you walk in them, but that's that. I do see that they've got the tag printed right there, size 12. You see the model, male, it's made in China. Now, just to let you know, that isn't actually like glued on. It's actually a sticker that I could literally, if you guys can see this, and size US 12. So for those that are looking to compare things to the original, so it basically says made in China, Yeezy, and 12 US is the size. So on the left slide, the tag is on the left hand side, and on the right slide, the tag is on the right side. These prints are both on the opposite side of the tag, so you'll notice on this side as well, they're making that same note: Yeezy, 12 US made, and made in China. If you actually look inside, what you'll notice is definitely there's imprints for sort of your toe area. I don't know if you can pick up on it. Maybe the flash was better. You see here, These are the indentations for your toes. So it's not like a Birkenstock feel. If you've ever owned Birkenstocks, it's not like that, okay, where you feel this sudden elevation to your feet. This is a very different feel. You'll almost feel like you've stepped on marshmallows, but the marshmallows are a lot stiffer, if that makes sense to you. So this isn't super soft where it's like memory foam. It's quite the opposite. The top layer, when you step onto it, feels nothing like memory foam. It doesn't sink to that level, but it's so comfortable so that when you walk, your feet move like this, which is so nice because I hate that flipping, flopping feeling in the back of the heel. So that's very, very nice. Again, it's very lightweight. It's not super heavy compared to some of the other slippers. The grip here, I thought, is pretty cool. You know, it's probably meant for around water areas, so like, you know, you're able to still get some traction if you're stepping into thick layers of water. Feature that I found about this rubber is when I wore it around my house, it started picking up a whole bunch of lint at the bottom and hairs and stuff like that, and I was trying to just clean it off, and it wasn't coming off because I think it's sort of almost like a static charged rubber. So what I did was just run it under water and everything just fell off. So that's really, really cool. I don't know if they intended to do that, but to clean these things was pretty cool. I just ran it under water and you know, it was quite clean really quickly. I do notice with this material that it's creasing. You see that? So I think over time it will eventually mold to your feet and crease in areas. So it's not going to forever, you know, keep its perfect shape, but I think only over time it'll get better. I'll probably notice creasing more in this area, whereas, you know, on the inside you probably won't see those creases. It'll probably be in areas where you're stepping on. I can already see the creases forming there in the bottom, and it does go away to a certain level, but it will definitely come back. All right, let's try them on. So I'm an 11.5, okay? And I watched some videos and I started to freak because some of them said to go a full size up. So, you know, the Yeezy slides don't come in half sizes. So you've got to go, I usually go a half a size up. That's what I did with these. Now, my feet are not super wide, okay? They're not as wide. I thought they were, but they're not. I think others may have wider feet. For me, I'm able to just slip my foot in. And you'll notice I have lots of space back here and a lot of space here. And to tell you the truth, I don't feel like my feet are slipping at all. Like it's perfectly in there, you know? And as I walk, the whole slipper actually moves with my feet. You see that? It actually moves with my feet. So it's not like this feeling of being loose. You know, I get that feeling a lot with my other type slippers, but not with these. So I definitely recommend you go half a size up if your feet are quite narrow. So when I say narrow, I think my feet are average, you know. I've got 11.5 feet. I think they're narrow feet, but they fit perfect. So I'm glad I didn't go size, 13, because I think that would have been quite large for me. These are really, really comfortable at 12, and I can, it's tight a little bit here, but you can adjust. You can bring your toes forward or you can bring them back more, however you want to wear them. At this point, my heel is sort of off the slipper, right? So when I bring it in, there's an area where your feet are perfectly inside the slides. So I honestly think a half a size up is perfect. So if you're size 11.5 You can go up to a 12 and be okay. If you're a size, 11, do the 12, right? Do that. Don't go from 11 and a half to 13, where you're going 1.5 sizes up. I think that's overkill, because even if my feet are narrow and yours are, let's say, a bit wider, I think over time, this area, right, will expand. You see, it is tight, but it's not tight to the point where, like, you see how it's coming out, but it's moving in slower. That tells me that this is meant to mold to who's ever feet. If multiple people wear it, that's a different scenario. But in this case, I think going a half a size up is plenty. All right, there you go. And the foam, this is what I was saying, it's so comfortable. I honestly love them. They're so amazing. You guys should definitely cop them. This is like no brainer, okay? And whether to add to your collection or wearing them every day, this is something I was dying to cop, and I'm so happy I got one. If you didn't cop one, I feel for you, but keep trying. So that's that. Thank you so much for watching my video. It means a lot. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Definitely want your comments, good or bad. Criticism is the way to go. It's the only way I can improve. I'm looking to whip out the rest of my shoe collection, y'all, and hoping to give you more insight. Love you all. Thank you. CT's Kicks.